Hey guys, what's going on? Roman and Hayden here with another cigar review. Today we have the Crown Heads La Imperiosa. This is the Dukes. It is a 5.5 by 54 Robusto. What's this thing made of?
So it's an Ecuadorian Habano Oscuro wrapper,
Okay.
with Nicaraguan fillers. And the nice thing about it is it's actually made in the My Father factory in Esteli, Nicaragua.
Very interesting. I did not know that.
So it is, the price point of this cigar is $246 a box, 24 count box, so just over $10 a cigar.
Excellent.
So let's light this guy and we'll tell you guys here about it shortly. Alrighty guys, here we are. We lit and cut our cigars here. I use my typical method of toasting the foot before I cut the cigar.
Yep.
My initial nose is actually a very sweet barnyard and earthy nose to it. And the initial puffs I've taken on the cigar is pretty riddled with spice. I mean, it's going to be a nice spice on the nose and on the retrohale. So I'm looking forward to really getting into this guy.
Yeah, I toasted it as well, and I got a little bit of chestnut right out of the gate. There is a little bit of hay flavor coming through off the initial light and drag, but I'm ready to get into it.
Let's do it. Welcome back, everybody. We're doing the La Imperiosa by Crown Heads review. We're about a third of the way in. What are your thoughts so far?
I'm hanging on to the chestnut note that I got off the initial burn before I took a drag. There is still that hay component to it, and I think that's a combination of the two has made that pretty interesting so far. I've smoked a couple of these, not in this size though, so it's surprising how the different Vitolas, the different flavors that you get in a different Vitola can just be so,
Different.
drastic. Yeah. What else did I get? I did get some coffee roast out of this, and I'm not talking, heavy burnt Starbucks or gas station coffee. It is somewhere in the middle, just this nice medium roastiness to it. That's what I'm pulling out of it so far. What you got?
So when I first started the cigar, my first couple of puffs were very peppery, which, has not continued through the cigar yet. My most prominent note is more of like a walnut nutty type flavor.
Yep.
Definitely has some cocoa notes for me, and that barnyard earthy tones that I was picking up on the initial is still there.
Yeah,
so the retrohale is a sweet retrohale, so it adds a really nice complex component to this cigar. So, and we're about 35 minutes into this right now, so let's keep going and we'll tell you more about it here.
Sounds good. Welcome back, guys. Roman and Hayden here. We're in the second third of the La Imperiosa by Crown Heads. The cigar has been pretty cool. Picking up a little bit of molasses on the second third. Still getting some of that chestnut, and I'm picking up a little bit of white pepper. This has been a pretty medium strength cigar, I would say. Pretty fair across the board. What you snag out of this?
Yeah, I definitely agree with the medium body. It's been pretty solid the whole way through. We're about 55 minutes into this cigar right now, so it's burning pretty nice. The burn line is good, no touch-ups necessary or anything.
None.
The ash doesn't hold super tight, but that doesn't affect my smoking at all, so I don't think it'll affect yours. I'm still getting those cocoa notes. They're a little bit more prominent now, and that nuttiness is kind of falling back a little bit. But I definitely get that light pepper, that white pepper that you're talking about. It's definitely kind of there, more so on the back of the palate here. Definitely, like I said, in that sweet retrohale, they said it's still there. It still adds to that nice complexity of the cigar. It's got that sweetness, that saltiness, that little bit of pepper. So it's got the three S's: the sweet, the spicy, and the salt. So, man, so far this has been really good. I'm really enjoying this. I haven't had too many of these yet, and I'm glad we're getting a chance to review this cigar.
No, you said we're at an hour right now?
55 minutes, yeah.
55 minutes, right on. So this will probably be, take a guess at an hour and a half. Yeah, this is not one you want to rush through. This is fantastic. Again, 5.5 by 54 Robusto. Let's get into the next third, and we'll talk to you then.
Sounds good. Welcome back, everybody. Roman, Hayden from Leaf and Libations. We're talking about the La Imperiosa by Crown Heads. This is the Duke, the 5 by 54, like you've seen in the whole video already. We're in our final third. We're an hour and 20 minutes in. What do you got so far?
This has stayed the same for me. I'm still picking up a very heavy roast. We were just talking about what that roast might look like. Is it a light roast coffee? Is it as strong as espresso? I think it hangs out in the medium roast area. It's not overpowering. There is the white pepper and molasses, note in that still. I think it's very pleasant. The strength is not intensified. It has not gotten overpowering. I think in the last third. This is an awesome smoke, man. I mean, I know I've had a few of these, and box buy most definitely.
So yeah, for me, I've got the cocoa is very prominent for me still. It's been like that almost the whole way through. The white pepper and the spice is kind of picking up in the final third as it gets a little warmer.
Sure.
And then that walnut, that nuttiness is still kind of on the flavor profile, but it's kind of more taking a back seat.
Yeah.
Like I said, we were talking about espresso and thing. That's probably the bitterness that I was picking up. I said you can kind of pick that more up on the end here. The retrohale is still sweet. Like I said, you have a sweet espresso. You have cocoa, some pepper, and I said it's been a great cigar the whole way through. I'm very impressed with this cigar.
Yeah.
Crown Heads really did a great job with this cigar.
The taste almost to me matches the smell of if you were grinding fresh coffee beans. That initial hit. I mean, I know there's all different kinds of coffee beans, but just the initial hit of fresh ground beans is like what I'm getting on my palate. And
Yeah.
That's awesome. I'm a coffee guy. That's awesome.
Yeah, no, this has been a great cigar. So looking forward to more offerings from Crown Heads. They're putting out some great products now. So
Absolutely.
if you've never checked out Crown Heads, give them a shout. They'll hook you up well. So thanks for joining us. I'm Roman. That's Hayden. Leaf and Libations. Check us out, vlnl.net. And our YouTube page, which you've already found. Check out our other videos. We'll see you guys next time.
Thanks, guys.